Every habit you've abandoned in the last 5 years, running, writing, getting out of bed earlier, probably wasn't because your discipline failed. You just gave up 100 days too early. Philip Lally's 96-person study told us half the story. A meta-analysis pooling 20 studies and 2,600 people told us the other half. And that half hasn't shown up in any major YouTube video yet. Once you see the four things it identified, you can predict whether your specific habit is 30 days away or 200. You've heard the 21-day rule. Where did it actually come from? Not a habit researcher, a plastic surgeon. In 1960, in the preface of a book called Psycho-Cybernetics, Maxwell Maltz wrote, and I quote, "It usually requires a minimum of about 21 days to affect any perceptible change in a mental image." He gave four examples. How long surgery patients took to adjust to a new face, how long phantom limb sensations persisted after amputation, how long a new house took to begin feeling like home. Read that quote again. Maltz said minimum 21 days. He said mental image. The personal development industry, decades later, distorted both. Minimum became exactly. Mental image became habit, twice removed from what he actually claimed, and nobody checked. In 2010, Philippa Lally and her team at University College London ran the actual experiment. 96 people. Each chose one habit: drink water after breakfast, do sit-ups before lunch, and tracked it daily for 12 weeks. Quoting verbatim from the abstract published in the European Journal of Social Psychology, the time it took participants to reach 95% of their asymptote of automaticity ranged from 18 to 254 days. 18 to 254. The median was 66, but the median is not the answer here. The spread is. Same study, also worth quoting verbatim. Missing one opportunity to perform the behavior did not materially affect the habit formation process. Miss a day, doesn't matter. The killer here is not discipline. It's expecting a 21-day curve when the actual curve runs out to 254. Lally's 96 was, until recently, the canonical answer. Then Ben Singh and colleagues at the University of South Australia published a systematic review and meta-analysis. 20 studies pooled, 2,601 participants, 27 times the sample size. The median held at 66. The range got wider, of 4 to 335. But the headline is not the median. The headline it is what they identified about why the spread is so big. 4 factors. First, time of day. Habits anchored to morning routines form faster than habits anchored to evening. Second, who chose the habit? Self-selected habits, the ones you decided you wanted, form measurably faster than habits assigned by a doctor, a coach, or a partner. Third, enjoyment. The meta-analysis identifies effective judgment, whether you actually enjoy the behavior, as a mediator, not just a correlate, a causal link. Fourth, and this is the biggest one, complexity. Drinking water, flossing, simple behaviors, roughly 30 days. Exercise, healthy eating, complex behaviors, 100 to 200, a 3 times multiplier. Same will, same person, 3 times spread, just from how complex the habit is. So what do you do with this? In Smodi's framework, and this is our calculation derived from the Singh determinants, not from the paper itself, start with 66 as your base. Then scale it on 4 axes. Simple habit cuts the base in half. Complex doubles it. Morning anchor down 15%, evening up 15. Self-chosen down another 15. Doctor or partner assigned up 15. Enjoyable cuts another 30% off. Joyless adds 30. Example 1. Morning simple, self-chosen, enjoyable. Drink a glass of water at wake-up. 66 halved is 33. Down 15% twice for morning and self-chosen, around 24. Down another 30 for enjoy. You land at about 17 days. Example 2. Evening, complex, assigned, joyless. Gym after work, prescribed by your doctor for blood pressure. 66 doubled to 132. Up 15% twice for evening and doctor assigned, around 175. Up another 30 for joyless. About 227 days. Same person, same will, two completely different timelines. The variance is not noise, it is predictable. And once you can predict it, you stop firing your habit at day 30 just because you can't see results yet. Every habit you abandoned in the last 5 years, running, writing, getting out of bed earlier, none of them were probably broken. You were 100 days short. The math says so. The next time you start, write down your habits' four numbers. Morning or evening, self-chosen or assigned, enjoyable or joyless, simple or complex. Multiply them through. That's your timeline. Stay in until you hit it. In Smoti, evidence over slogans. Subscribe.